You know, sometimes a huge, massive story is hiding in plain sight, packed into just a single sentence. So today, we're going to take one of those official announcements and just pull it apart, piece by piece, to show you the major shift in technology that's happening right under our noses. All right, so this is it. This is a sentence that's at the very heart of everything we're talking about. I know, at first glance, it just looks like a bunch of technical jargon, right? But trust me, every single word in there was chosen for a very specific reason, and it all carries some serious weight. So what's our mission here? It's pretty simple, actually. We're gonna go on a little journey to unpack every single part of this statement. The goal is that by the end, you'll be able to look at this sentence and see the entire story of military innovation that it represents. Okay, first things first, let's focus on the weapon itself. We've got to understand what the M250 is before we can really dig into why it's such a big deal. Let's start with the absolute basics here. Before it's anything else, the M250 is a light machine gun. That phrase right there defines its whole purpose on the battlefield. It's really important to get what a light machine gun, or LMG, actually does. This isn't the personal rifle that every soldier carries. Think of this as a squad special tool. Its main job is to just lay down a continuous suppressive fire, giving a small handful of soldiers a whole lot of firepower. And what about that name, M250? Well, that M at the beginning isn't just some random part of a model number. Nope, it's a stamp of approval. It means this is the official name the US military gives a weapon when it's formally brought into service. But look, the gun itself is really only half the story. The real game changer here, the reason this whole announcement is so important, is all about the ammunition. This is where things get really interesting. If we look back at our sentence, you see these key words, next generation and 6.8 by 51 millimeter ammunition. We're not talking about a simple upgrade. This is a massive leap in technology, and it's all driven by the need to defeat modern body armor at much longer distances. So this number, this is the absolute key to this whole thing. 6.8 by 51 millimeters. This new caliber is everything. The entire reason the M250 project even exists is because of the demand for a more powerful, longer-range round just like this one. And hey, just to clear up a little bit of jargon you'll see all the time, when a weapon is chambered in a certain ammo, it just means it's built specifically to fire that exact size of cartridge. It's that simple. The weapon is literally designed around the bullet. So we have a new weapon system that fires revolutionary new bullets. But who are the big players who actually made this happen? Well, the sentence tells us that too. It names the two key partners in this relationship. See? Right there in the middle of the sentence, it lays out the whole partnership perfectly. Designed by SIG Sauer for the US Army. That tells you exactly who made it and who it was made for. The flow here is really simple and direct. You have the designer, SIG Sauer, which is a private firearms company. They create the product, the M250, and then that product is delivered to the end user, the US Army. It's a straight line from private industry right into government service. You can really think of it as two sides of the same coin. SIG Sauer has the industrial and engineering challenge, right? They have to design it, test it, and then build it at scale. But for the US Army, it's a totally different challenge. It's an operational one. How do we get this into our forces, train soldiers to use it, and then deploy it effectively? Okay, so we've taken every single piece of this apart. We've looked at the weapon's name, its role, its ammunition, and all the players involved. Now let's put it all back together and see the full picture we've just uncovered. Here it is, one last time. Read that sentence now. It's not just a string of technical terms anymore, is it? Every single phrase now has a clear meaning, and they all add up to a much, much bigger story. So let's just do a quick fire recap of what we learned. M250? That's the official military name. Light machine gun, that's its squad support role. Next generation, that's all about its new 6.8 by 51 millimeter ammo. SIG Sauer, the designer, and the US Army, the user. Simple as that. So there you have it. From one kind of dry official sentence, we've unpacked this whole multi-layered story of military modernization, of technological innovation, and of a major partnership between the private and public sectors. And all this brings us to one final big question. We now understand what this announcement means for today. But with a brand new weapon firing much more powerful ammunition, what does next-generation firepower truly mean for the future of conflict? Now that's something to think about.